Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome to another vlog. I am wondering instantly whether you can tell a difference because I've got a new lens on my camera. We were having massive focus issues, as you will be well aware if you've watched the vlogs for a while, and rather than keep putting up with it, I simply just bought a new lens. And I shouldn't have needed to, because this camera and the lens were relatively, or are relatively new. However, I did find I was having to have uber long arms in order to not be like that in my face with the camera. It was quite a close-up profile the whole time, and we would rather see a bit of the scenery, so I've gone for a slightly wider, an 18mm lens. What have you got, Pops? Does it show you off well with your Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Does it? So yeah, I'm excited to play with it and use it this weekend. I'm hoping it won't impact the riding footage, because obviously the riding footage you kind of want to be closer up. And it doesn't have a zoom, does it? We're halfway through being bathed, but the DPD man came with said lens. It literally was being delivered in an hour slot, half an hour before we need to leave. So it's all go, the lorry is all packed. We're pretty organised. I just need to finish bathing the boy, get him plaited up. I don't know whether I'm going to do that now or when we arrive at our destination. We are heading to West Wilts, which is a venue I've never been to before, which I'm excited about, because so far this year every single event that I've done or rode at has been a venue that I've never been to before, which is cool. It makes a nice change from doing all the regular ones, as much as I love like Pontypool and Bicton and ones like that. It makes a nice change to see new venues and gallop around different courses, doesn't it, Binks? Makes it more fun and exciting, and just, yeah, a different experience. And I also find that you don't have any negative emotion associated with new venues. If you've been somewhere before and had oh, remember that time we had to stop at the Trakehner in Launceston in the 100 when your feet were bad, things like that you talk about, and then you're like, oh god, what if that happens again? So no negative emotions, aside from the fact he was a bit of a hell at school a couple of days ago in the field. You were very excitable, weren't you? Couldn't contain your excitement, and he doesn't like being told what to do in his own field. He does think that's his playground, not a working environment, don't you? Hey? Anyway, I'm not going to waffle too much. Eventing vlogs are always plenty long enough as it is, and you've all seen me get him ready enough times. I just desperately wanted to test out this new lens. Do we need to see how cute you look on it, Dinkle darling? Hey! Everybody's been requesting vlogs with you in, and you are going to feature a bit more in this one, even though he's not coming eventing. There's a reason behind why you might be seen a little bit more in this vlog, but we will get to that shortly. Like I say, I just wanted to test out my lens. Hey Sam, and yeah, I do need to crack on. Finish bathing, and Emily is very kindly coming at 1 o'clock to do the forelock plait for me, because I am able and capable of plaiting. I'm not very good at it, but I do it. But I've never in my life done a forelock plait. So she's very kindly going to come and pop that in for me before we leave. I was about to say the dream team are going, but only 2/3 of the dream team are going, because sadly Em is working, and as she only just got back from holiday earlier this week, she can't unfortunately warrant getting or taking any more time off. Don't stand on the hose! Right, finishing bathing, and we will catch up maybe when Em's here, see what she thinks of this new lens too. Talking of lenses and cameras, guys, I am excited to be partnered up again with the fabulous team at Reolink. They have just released the new Argus 4 Pro, runs off mains or solar power, like I said, and this one is Wi-Fi, whereas my Go PT Ultra out in the stables is 4G. Now this is a super clever piece of kit, because it has the 2 lenses there, which enable a 180-degree field of view, meaning there's no blind spots. It does day and night vision, so you can see clear as day, vivid colours, even at night time. It's solar powered, so you don't need to have mains electric wherever you wish to install this surveillance camera. It has the passive infrared motion detector sensor, and with it being such a huge field of view, it ensures comprehensive detection of animals, people, vehicles, and you can change within the settings how, like the sensitivity, how much you want it to detect. We can turn it off if we don't want it to constantly pick up the cats running past, for instance. Now, with me going away quite frequently at the moment, whether it be eventing or on work trips, the most commonly asked question Robbie has whenever I'm away is, how are the ponies? Or if I'm away with Banksy, it's always, is Dinks okay? And we've been able to keep an eye on him in the stables ever since setting up the Go PT Ultra. However, when this one arrived, I said to Rob, oh, actually, I had been thinking, I wondered whether you could lower it slightly, because this one's got 355, almost 360 field of view, because you can control this one and spiral it round. If we pop it down a bit lower, when little Dinkle Dunn, who I said is going to feature a bit more on the vlog soon, but when he is home alone and in his little starvation paddock that I've had to make because the grass is coming through thick and fast and your belly is growing almost as thick and fast, gently on my nose please, it means that I will now be able to spin it round, pan in and zoom within the app to keep an eye on you when I'm away, and I don't have to say to Rob, because sometimes I leave at like 4:30 in the morning and then I'll phone him at like 7:30 and be like, have you turned Dinks out, babe? But now I can see whether you've been turned out, can't I? And keep an eye on you when you're on your lonesome. So that's very clever, and I don't know why I didn't think to drop it 10 centimetres lower sooner, so that I can keep an eye on him when he's turned out too. Hey little man, you're a good boy. Now we are actually going to be installing this, because of how fabulous the field of view is, on the front of the stable block so that it can glance out to the right towards the horses' paddocks. Straight ahead is where I park the lorry, so obviously it's good to have surveillance and security keeping an eye on that. And then also, because it will pan around as far as the left-hand side of the stables as well, it would keep an eye on anybody, any intruders or unwanted people coming into my tack room too. Now, Reolink have a huge array of different model cameras available to purchase on their website, guys. They have been in the market making security surveillance cameras for 15 years. It is their 15-year anniversary this year, and to celebrate that, they have some amazing offers on their website at present. So the link will be in the description box below. There's a huge array of cameras, as I say, whether you need Wi-Fi, 4G, battery operated, mains operated, solar powered, fixed field of view cameras, or cameras that you want to be able to spin around, pan in and zoom to keep an eye on little babies on. There's, like I say, an absolute huge variety over on their website. Lots are on offer at the moment, and also code YTB Tina will give you an additional 5% off some of the cameras too. So a huge thanks from us again to Reolink for collaborating with us on this video, but also for enabling me to keep an eye on my precious boys when I'm out of the county. Very good, isn't it? I can keep an eye on you. I can even talk to you if I want to. Yeah, I can say, Dinkle Bum, you okay? Oh, and then I get a response from a cat. Meow. As I say, the link will be in the description box below, guys, and code YTB Tina for an additional discount. Hey, I was just going to say, try using that and see if you see a difference. Look.
Oh, what? Are you thinking that it's better?
Forelock platin. You don't have to, like, put it in selfie mode and film something.
What? What? Because you're not saying that it's focused?
No. Just look how far away you look. You don't have to put your hand miles away.
I see. Sorry, yeah, it's not so close.
It's not just your face.
No, fair. Yeah, no,
Wide
I haven't
angle
noticed
lens.
that. Yeah. Nice.
Just thought I'd give it a go. Bit of a change, and yeah, so far we haven't dropped focus, I don't think.
No.
So I might turn my lens off and see if they can just check it.
To check it, yeah, get it checked.
But yeah, you've been a good boy. You
I still got your badminton number.
Probably ought to take that off. Oh, should we just leave it on?
We just like it.
Leave it on. Right.
Very good. And you're all packed up?
Everything's all ready.
Emily, go back to work. Emily not going.
Emily not going. She's got Millie sitting to do too.
Millie sitting, yeah.
Hey, we should go to the floor.
Hiya.
Poppy and Niall have been playing.
And Sammy. Oh.
Look at your dog.
Oh no.
She was upside down on her back with her legs in the air.
Oh Nala.
She's having a great time, Mum. So you get for being so hairy, isn't it? Oh wow. Wowie. Oh, jealous girl. Jealous girl. Should we get a brush?
How am I going to get that out of you? She came home one day already this week, covered in sand. She went straight in the shower.
Oh.
Yeah. Never mind.
Right, yeah, sad you're not coming. I did say that you weren't coming. I said only 2/3 of the dream team. I didn't say who the other third was, but it is Susie, guys. I think that kind of goes without saying.
Yeah.
She's loving event in life.
She is. She's well excited.
And we're not actually going all the way. We're only going halfway this afternoon. Stop being needy, everybody. Right, let's get a brush and get you clean and get on the road. Well, no. Do a few more flats.
You ain't got many to go.
Yeah, I know, but I do want to leave on time. Look at you. I need to short your legs as well. I need to short your leggies. So, we've come off the motorway, guys. We are halfway to our location. And
all my things making a noise. My little tripod.
my camera lady's not being quite efficient enough. She's dressed well though, guys. If you could only see what she's wearing. Are we twinning as winning, Suze?
Yeah.
We seem to be twinning quite a lot recently. Pan it round, go on. Show your gorgeous shade, because for once you're not wearing navy.
My Machara jumper.
Yes.
That was £20 on the Machara website.
Hashtag this is not an ad.
Hashtag not an ad. I bought it all myself and
£20.
I
So I didn't even realise they had like a little outlet section of the website. That's good.
yeah, I'm always checking
Checking in on it regularly.
regularly.
I will admit, I was sent this as part of making my video, my audition video, not an audition video, making a video to tell top tips for the audition for the All-Star Academy, and they did send the lovely lady Tara at Machara, that rhymes, did send me mine as to wear in the video. It was too hot, I ended up not being able to wear it because it was so hot and sunny. I just wore the black t-shirt, which is also lovely, but I will admit, when it arrived I was like, oh, I don't know if that's a me colour. I put it on and then I'm like, oh, it is a me colour.
It's very nice.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have paired you with that colour, but you got in here earlier and I was like, oh, Suze, I like that on you. So yeah, shows that it's worth trying different colours every now and again, isn't it? From navy or black.
No, I also do have a navy blue Machara jumper.
Anyways, back to where we're going. Not talking about Machara. This is the way to Lucy and Gareth's house. Not that I've ever been there before, but I do know this road because years and years and years ago, in fact, our first ever BE event, that Em and I, sadly the third member of the dream team is missing, straight over, we would drive past this, the Exeter Inn. We wouldn't stop there for a beer, sadly. On our way to Treborough, or Treborough, whatever you would call it, because that was our first ever BE event that we did back in August 2016. Sadly, it no longer runs. But yeah, it was our first ever 90 that we did together, Banksy and Spritey. And then also, fun fact, and I did tell Alex this at the demo, when I first stepped up to 100 with Banks in 2017, I did my first ever 100 at Treborough too. And Alex and Quindiva, who's just come third at Badminton, how much you can train a horse from 100 to 5-star, that, I say that quickly, he's taking it nice and slowly with her, but I digress, shock horror. But what I'm saying is, I was in the section with him, he was ahead of me after dressage, shock, but I actually ended up coming second in our first ever 100 there, and we beat Badminton podium places, Alex and Quindiva. I think they had a 20 penalties cross country, but that was in the early days of her education. But yeah, a fun fact and a fun memory from our first ever BE 100, and I do want to and aim to do a few more of them this year, especially after watching back how effortless, I was going to say easy but not easy, how effortless he made the track at Badminton look. However, my reason for doing 90 at West Wilts tomorrow is because obviously I would, after only having one other run last year, like to try and get a qualifier for Badminton again next year, but also just to the regional finals so that I can go up to like Chillington and Frickley and have all the lovely girly trips away that I won't be able to do if I don't have a qualifier. So we've got, I think, till the end of July to either try and get 2 double clears or a top 10% placing. So 90 tomorrow at West Wilts, and then 90 in 2 weeks' time at Launceston 2. Still haven't said where we're going right now, have I?
No, wow. This is guys 4 minutes and 12 seconds.
Wow, I thought it was going to be 8, so that's perfect.
Of you not telling us where we're going.
We are going to need to look at the sat-nav in a minute because we're heading to Lucy and Gallus. So last weekend, Gallus? That nearly didn't come out right.
You're going to go left up here.
Perfect. Last weekend, I recognise this village when we were up at Chillington, the place where I'd like to go to a regional final again, with Cam, his owners, Lucy and Gareth, who own Bamba, the bay that he came 5th in the novice on, very kindly said that to break up my journey and to save me having to drive all the way to West Wilts in one hit, they very kindly said that I could stay at theirs en route. So it's like a 15-minute detour off the M5 to the beautiful town or village, I should say, that they live in, which we are going to be coming up to shortly. I don't think this is it, so that's
No,
fine.
but it's a nice little
yeah,
village.
but it is pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like I say, it's the road that we used to take into Trevara, so I do recognise it because I've been to Trevara about 4 times.
I want to take a right.
Yeah, Lucy's competing in the 80 tomorrow on her gorgeous little chestnut Mars. We'll introduce you to Mars, Lucy and Gareth, when we get to the destination. Yeah, then, gorgeous boy. How swish does he look? Oh, actually, Suze, I'd like you to have a look, actually. Let's see if you can tell. Oh, hi, Mars! Should we let you be friends first, and then then I'll ask you the question I was going to ask you.
Okay.
Lucy's hiding. She was happy to be on camera last week. Oh, good, don't. Where am I putting him, please, honey? Which one? Oh, thank you. This one? Oh, I've gone past it. Oh, you want to say hello a minute and then I'll show her? Yeah, of course, yeah. Hello, gorgeous boy. Banks, don't be jealous, but I always admire him. I think he's pretty fab. I always say that to Cam. I'm like, I really like Lucy's chestnut.
Oh, he's very sharp.
Yeah, that's why I like him. Oh, boys! Come on then, Sue, as soon as we're here and he's showing them. Which ones did I do and which ones did Emily do?
Oh, God.
Oh, Banksy, be nice.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't want to offend
She's
my
feeling
friends.
under pressure.
I'll tell you in a minute. I'll have a little bit of a think.
Have a think. So which one's your favourite plan? Oh, the 4 looks the best actually. Em definitely did that.
I know she did that.
Tail's not done. Oh my goodness, see the size of this skate room, Banksy, you spoiled boy. Wow. It's like, let me go and eat that straw. Come on then.
Look.
He's like, this is incredible. I've had a strawberry for years.
Oh look.
Wow, it's huge in here.
Do you like that?
Jack has to have a lot of room because he got talks of it, so we try and.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was going to get him to sort his tail out and I didn't. I forgot. Oh well. He said I just might have to have a nibble and then I might have to have a wee and
Do you want
christen
a
it.
net for him?
Okay, I've got a couple with me. So.
You can have a little wee wee. You can have a wee
Probably
wee.
eat the straw now again.
Oh really? Is
I
that
planned it. No, they just like something different, don't they? The monkeys.
You can have a wee wee.
Good boys, is you going to have a wee wee, Auntie Susie? You haven't told me about my plaits
Good
though.
boy.
Come on,
Oh,
tell me about my
no.
plaits. Go on, you take the camera away. See if you can. Okay.
I feel the top half has been done by someone different.
Oh, she feels too under pressure.
Emily do?
I did 5. So that's going to help her compare which looks slightly different and which looks slightly. She's going to count now.
I think actually.
Isn't the 4 look beautiful?
I am going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think these are the best 5. But did you do them? Oh God, she's never going to speak to me again.
But do you know the thing is?
What?
I'm going to have to carry on plaiting now, aren't I? It's only because she's not used to using bands. She always threads.
Oh,
But
that's weird.
bless
That
her
must
heart,
come out.
I know, look, wow. We're plait shaming her. I did say just plait them and I'll roll them if you like, because she doesn't like using bands, but hey, thanks for saying mine about her. Would you like to say it out loud again? No. She's so scared Emily's going to kill her.
Morning.
Good morning. Gareth got my Winnie. Good morning, Max. You get your blessings in. Ah, you're a babe. You are a babe.
Good boy.
Aren't you?
Oh, see, I want my breakfast with me.
Did you go to bed earlier than Mummy and Susie did? I bet you did.
You kept your plans in, good boy. Are you excited for your breakfast? Yes. Are you licking your lips? Good morning. Good morning. Hi.
Oh, he's had a lie down. Of course he has. Is it warm enough to just check his legs? Only 3 boos to pick up.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Hello, hello, hello. We are en route. The sun is about to start shining, which is fabulous because up until now, for the last hour, it has been raining. Quite heavy, hasn't it, Suze?
Yes.
But Banksy's a happy boy. He had a good night's sleep. He had a bit more sleep than we did. And I've just checked in on Dinks, and Robbie brought him in last night because it was raining at home too. So he's been in his stable. He's had a good night's sleep too. And yeah, about 40 minutes till we get there, I think. Susie's keeping herself entertained by doing an old school YouTube video, apparently.
Yeah.
Suze wants to do what's in Tina's handbag. Take it away, Suze.
Shall I do it?
I'm a bit scared.
Okay. Right, everyone, old school video.
But yes, it is a very nice handbag.
What's
Not
in
an ad, I wish.
What's in Tina's handbag?
Oh,
Louis
what's
Vuitton
out
handbag.
Tina's handbag?
Oh,
Happy
edamame
days.
beans.
Yeah.
Here we go. What's that?
That's my dressage test I was learning. That's a vital ingredient to today, Susie.
There you go, guys. Anyone
My
else?
squiggles are where my transitions are.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of stuff in here, actually.
Oh yeah, it's a
Dee.
bottomless pit, that is.
Oh my god.
Rob hates looking in my handbag.
Hang on, what else have we got in here? Hairbrush.
Yeah. We should brush
Oh
makeup brush, but not the nice one that you advised me to get.
no, from Amazon.
Influenced by you.
Another council tax bill.
Why have I got 2?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a lottery ticket that I haven't yet
What claimed on?
claimed.
How much have you won?
£5.
Oh wow.
I don't know how long you get to claim because it's been in there quite a while, as you can probably tell.
Okay. Receipts. Standard. What is that? Oh, a protein bar.
Yep. I quite like those ones, Oreo ones.
There is a lot of stuff in here actually. I did not realise there was so much in here, guys. Fairfax and Favour.
Do you know, when I first got that, I thought that it
no,
would be
here's the
too small for
story.
me and I'd only use it for like holidays and stuff.
Oh, is it a wallet?
Yeah, it's a little purse. But I tell you what, I've used it forever, for like 5 years now, and it's plenty big enough.
Oh, money and
everything.
cards in there, guys. We know who's buying the lunch.
Yep.
Oh, perfume. What perfume do you wear, T?
Lancôme, Le VS Belle. Actually, I have a bit of that.
You want a bit of that? More receipts, more poo bags.
Yeah. Oh. Cheap face wipes.
Oh my god, hilarious, guys. Here's her tanning. Are these for your tanning?
Yeah, but I'll get told off for that.
Why?
I only go once or twice 'cause it's bad for you.
Oh, I don't know. I think there will be people out there who agree that say some beds are bad for you, but sometimes they're good if you've got bad skin.
Yeah, and I do have bad skin.
What else? More poo bags.
I was
Oh, look,
actually
there's
told
money
by
at the
the
bottom
doctors
of it.
once when my skin was really bad. Do you
GP.
have some beds?
Yeah, I think
Face.
people do, don't they?
Right, I think you're done,
No.
Suze, before we find something you don't want to find.
Oh, why? Is there
I don't know, but
pen?
might find something there
Oh,
that'll
what's
get me in
that?
trouble.
There's a big black.
Sorry?
There's- What's that? With is that a power bank? With
Magnetic.
tweezers and 2 P's stuck to it. Wow. There is a lot in there. There you go. That's an old school YouTube video, guys, for
Well
you.
done. Hope you enjoyed the content. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe if you don't already.
And does anyone else have a bag similar, which is a bottomless pit?
There's still loads more in there.
Yeah, we'd like to know in the comments.
Don't go in the zip lock crevices either.
What? Quick, exclusive content.
First things first, get the boyo a drinky, which he probably will refuse to have. And then we're going to dash, I can't do this one. Dash and walk the cross-country course. Yeah, it looks all in very close proximity, which is good, because we are a little bit thick for time. Oh, hello, you sound like oh, that winks a bit. Libby, are you going to have a drinky? You like some? Of course not. Alright, let's go walk that course. Oh, poor Dad. Slip your reins there. Okay, so it turns out that the lens doesn't have the best stabilisation, hence I haven't included all of the course walk. But I will admit I was walking it wishing that I had entered the 100 in all honesty. It was a lovely course, but it was a very, very kind 90. And a kind 100 too, as you can see there, the pink behind this jump. I was walking it thinking, oh, I wish I'd entered the 100, Tina. Which is why I think at this next fence as well, you see me eyeing up what the 100 option would have been at this wall. And I was like, oh, that seems very narrow, but the turret does move, as I discovered when I got a bit closer. Anyway, we're jumping that bit.
If you walk in the course, just a few health and safety warnings.
Didn't know if I might have a drop on
Margins of the course are not strong, so please do keep an ear out for our fence judges. Go green in just a few minutes.
Ah, what a lovely commentator.
He's hilarious.
Yeah. And about the fact you don't have to be behind the hedge, you can use the portaloos. Fun fact, guys, you know that she's not she's not your typical horsey girl, because she told me she's never done a wild wee. She's like, I don't get how you horsey girls do it in the stable and stuff.
Oh, I remember when Emily first said, like she disappeared in the stable. I was like, where are you going? She's going for a wee. I'm like, oh, what?
So you've never weed, not on a toilet?
No.
Wow, we've got some work to do here. Yeah. Oh, we've got one more jump to get to. There you go, you've still got work to do, mate. What?
How the hell do you remember that?
Because I just walked it.
I could never be an eventer. I'd get lost after number 2.
We're going to go back and teach you how to stud now.
Yes.
We've had the stud holes. We didn't film any of that last night, did we?
No.
Bless Gareth, he kindly picked out all my stud holes last night.
Yeah,
very, very kind.
Nice man.
Yes. Right, number 16.
Here we go.
16, A, B, 17, and the finish line. Everything's in such close proximity here.
Brilliant.
Very handy in a short time. Cool, or cool beans, as I like to say, but Em tells me off because she says I'm not a kid. I'm not her nephew. I'm not allowed to say cool beans. We ain't got a finish line yet. You see a change in lens?
Yes.
Is it in focus?
Yes.
Back to the other lens for ridden content, because I think the other one might be a bit too wide angle, and you might, well, you can zoom in on that a bit as well, and you can't on the other one, can you?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not doing a tutorial on how to tie a stock, because I'm not very good at it. But I've got a beautiful stock and a beautiful stock pin. Hi ho, Silver. All my little turquoise in it. Oh my god, don't look at my nails. I've never not had nails. Anyways, suddenly guys, we've got loads of time. Haven't we, Sid?
Which is nice.
Lovely and relaxing. Yeah, honestly, don't copy on how I tie a stock. It's probably not overly correct. In fact, I'm about to mess it up, so turn the camera off, please. Oh, I need a wee. No, I just want to eat the grassy, please. Yep. Okay. Do you mind holding him while I do the back final stud? Done all the others in the lorry. And then we'll just give him a quick brush off and tuck up.
Okay.
Thanks. That was poo. All down his legs. Nearly got my shoulder. Someone's excited to be here. I love your face, Sue. You didn't have a clue what just went on then.
Never seen that before.
Nearly got pooped on. So interestingly, the footage that we have from the warm-up, he actually looked a lot calmer than he felt. I did make myself go straight in and do a stretchy trot to try and ensure I remained calm, because he felt very tense. But here, looking at this, he looks like he's listening, and it's just every time I went into canter, we were very tail swishy. And interestingly, it did feel like he did little like bucky leaps into canter, especially in the test. But you'll see in a minute watching it back, it is just that he's tight across his back and tense and swishy. Doesn't actually even buck. It just felt very like he felt very bum high in the canter. So I'm 99.9% sure it is just tension and excitement. However, he is going to have the once over this week just to make sure nothing's at all sore or niggling him, because it was, as I say, only in the canter. Although the trot work, again, outside in the warm-up looked fine, in the test it was all extremely forward and tense. So yeah, I know him inside out, don't I, guys? So I'm 99% sure, like I say, that it was just tension, excitement, pleased to be there, and the fact that he hadn't been out to any pony parties since badminton. And you'll see here, look, wee, just let me go, mum. I always like to do a canter around the outside of the arena now before I go in and do my test. It's my thing. Like, I've come away from the warm-up, I want to put in another canter transition to make sure it's smooth and relaxed ahead of doing the first one in the test. And as you can see from that, it wasn't. And the bell had gone, so I didn't try another one, which I regret now, actually. I think if I'd actually tried another one, I probably would have not been so tight and tense myself. But anyway, let's move on. I'm sounding negative. It actually, on reflection, was a very good test. I could just feel the tension, and I think often it looks different to how it feels and feels different to how it looks. So centre line, we had an 8, which, yeah, we came in very active and forward and nice and straight, so it deserved the 8. We then come around HEKA, working trot, 7.5, and then we start a 20-metre circle. Second half of the circle here, we go up into the canter, and that's where it definitely felt to me like he bunny hopped into canter. But we have a 7 and it just says tight over back. We then carry on around and do AFBMC, basically all the way back down to the judge to start another 20-metre circle. You can see the swishy tail, which is what I could feel. It felt like he just wanted to gallop at any moment. We got a 6 and a, no we didn't, we got a 7, and then the circle we got a 6.5, saying again tight over back, which I feel is very generous. And I guess, like I said, looking at it, this trot work looks lovely actually. 7.5 for the change of the rein working trot. Yeah, looking at it, it looks a lot better than it felt. It just felt tense and like it could potentially explode at any minute. So we now do the same on the other rein. We start a 20-metre circle, second half of the circle into canter, and it just says a 6.5 again for the canter transition. Could have more suppleness, but again the long side and then all the way down to the judge working canter right, we had another 7.5, and he's a bit less tail swishy on the right rein than he was on the left rein. Onto the circle and then down into the trot on the second half. Balanced a little on the shoulder in the downward transition, a 7, and then here changed the rein in working trot. Wasn't as nice as our first one, just said lost fluency at H, 6.5. And then a downward transition from trot into medium walk at A, which again on video looked lovely, felt abrupt when I was riding it. And we got a 7 for that. And then free walk on a long rein. I've never done this test before, guys. It was a newly released 90 test last year, and obviously I only did 2 tests last year, so I never came across this one. So it felt a little bit odd to do a short diagonal free walk on a long rein. So you went from F to E and then E to M, and we got a 7 just saying could take the nose out more, which again completely agree with. Quite often he can do a lovely stretchy long rein trot walk, but I was not feeling brave enough to push the walk on that day. we go back up into the trot here. Transition to working trot, a 6.5, losing straightness. And then A, that actually felt quite nice, that turn. Down the centre line for a 7. And into a halt, which again was nice, and another 7. And then said, loads to like and some pleasing moments today, just tension creeping in over the back, affecting the fluency. So, completely fair actually, I feel.
Ain't going to be any record breaking scores. It wasn't horrific, but it was just so tense. And did I get a buck into one of the cans?
Yeah, well, nearly.
Yeah, and then I was like, just keep it together. Try and give him his head, but at the same time, don't let him peel through. But yeah, I think the trot work was fine, and it was fairly accurate. My circle was a bit big when I was just trying to keep the cans together. Just like, just keep cantering, try and relax rather than throw it up or put it down and butt. So, yeah. It's fine, he's just pleased to be here. I mean, it could have been, I don't know, because, yeah, it could have been a lot worse considering how tense he felt in the counter transitions in the warm-up. So I don't think it's going to be any record-breaking score. But, equally, it's definitely not going to be our worst score, I can guarantee that. So yeah, no, I think it was fairly accurate. I think a couple of my circles went a little bit big when he just wanted to be more expressive, shall we say, in the canter. So rather than like make them the right size, I just sort of went a little bit wider just to try and, yeah, I don't really know what I was trying to achieve, but just to stop any bucks coming, because he just felt like he wanted to go wee. Not like, he doesn't ever do like really big bucks, he just gets a little bit excitable in a bit, or a go disunited or something like that. So he's just very pleased to be back out of Badminton, aren't you, okay? I don't think that is going to be a record-breaking score for us at all, so I don't think it, even if we do have a double clear, will be a... Oh no, yeah, you can still get a double clear, Banks. You can still get a double clear. I'm going to sort him out and go and walk the show jumping and aim for that double clear. And then it doesn't matter what the dressage score is. We're playing guess the scores. There's no scores on the doors, but oh, you want me to go first? But then you just say similar, won't you?
I've got, no, go on.
Wait, we're back to the old lens. Look how close I am. Am I in focus? Who knows? Hello! Yeah, good. You? How have you gone so far? Snap. Yay! And now for the fun bit. How's Mum's nerves?
No, it's just frustrating. He's so good at home with his flat work.
Oh,
He gets so
they're all tense over there today, mind, aren't they?
And he's as good as going to hold on the ground.
Were you a monkey? Were you? Or were you?
And she's really learning now. Twisty curly, I was like, must not miss a man.
No, I was looking forward to the hedges, you know.
You look fun. You might need that.
Yeah, thank you. There's the one after the walk, I really want to.
The one after the... Oh yeah, it's quite a sharp turn to that actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a photographer at the other side of that. Okay. When I was walking it, he said, I don't want chicken wings, I want smiles as you come over. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, good.
Flew around the show jumping.
Brilliant. Is it a nice course? Haven't been up there yet. There's a course walk at 11:15, so I'm going up for that.
No, it is quite nice. Warm-up's quite tight.
Right.
Oh, good luck. Thank you, you too.
Guess who got sidetrack yapping? What are we going with? What you're looking? You're not allowed to look, you need to guess.
No, I'm not looking. I was just looking at what I look like, so I'm going to make
33 bang on. Oh, are you? Oh, yeah.
ready for mine.
Yeah. She 39. no. I mean, currently the leader's on 31.5 and there are some 40s in there, so it might be harshly marked section.
33.8.
Oh wow.
I'm going.
Okay. Thanks, Suze, love you. You can come again, not. We were both wrong and the judge is very kind. It definitely felt more tense than it looked on watching it back, but yeah, it's 30.5. So we haven't stayed below our sub 30 score, well 30 or below score this year, but being only 0.5 above is a 0.5 I will very happily take. Because yeah, I don't know, I think maybe the trot work outweighed the tense canter work, maybe. But yeah, very chuffed, very chuffed. Just got to attempt to keep all the poles up now. It's quite a up to height show jumping actually, and 10 jumps is that? 7, 8, no 9 jumps. 9 jumps. Going right straight in a nice rhythm, and yeah, try our best to go clear.
We've just had an announcement to say that
Service announcement.
the red arrows will be going overhead in 10 minutes.
Which is during my show jumping warm up.
Yay! That's exciting, isn't it?
This could be entertaining, guys.
They don't go slow either. They don't think, oh, there's horses down there, we'll slow down. Right, I need gloves and to get one.
Don't worry, I've just nearly done that.
So I'll be honest, guys, I could massively tell from the warm-up how much of a positive effect it had on me having Alex help me at Badminton, because I felt like I shrunk massively in that show jumping warm-up. Obviously I had Susie there, but bless Susie, as she knows she's not going to try and be my instructor, and she's new to this eventing lark, and she was a great help and a great videographer. But I just needed somebody to give me a kick and a slap and to tell me how to ride, basically. But yeah, thankfully when we went into the arena, Banksy took charge. He knows what to do in there. And we had a very unfortunate pole at 4 quite early on. But then afterwards, rode a bit more forwards and got the strides more spot on. Actually, he went through that double beautifully. I think, yeah, I didn't touch on. We got deep to number 2 and then a little bit deep to number 4. But after that, we pulled our socks up, or I pulled my socks up. Bless him, he's always got his socks up. He's a good boy. And then, yeah, last fence, jumped very neatly. Clever, clever pony. Big pats for him.
30 penny.
4 penalties for Banksy the third and
Never mind.
Good boy, Dad. Did you see the red arrows? Did you?
No.
First thing to say. A little bit peed off at myself. But then that's my fault for not having I've jumped him once, so yeah. Although he remembers what to do. I just went a bit flappy. And he just, because he was like getting deep in the warm-up, I was expecting him to get deep in there, and then he went in there and lit up, and I was like, oh, okay, we're getting. So yeah, a little bit gutted to have 4 faults, to be honest with you. But, you know, I do normally always say you can have 4 faults anywhere. And I would be annoyed if it was more, but because today I really wanted a double D. But hey ho, we'll keep trying. I've never done this before. That's confused you, isn't it, mate? Right, everybody else is doing it, we better. Alright, listen to me, mate.
So as you can see, someone was very excited to leave the start box and didn't quite know what to do with his legs. But we got over number 1. He didn't spook at it, he just wanted to get there as quick as possible. And then out over number 2 nicely. And then I'm going to pass you to our epic footage from the fabulous team at Reolink. So as you saw, a very boingy boy leaving the start box, very pleased to be getting back out doing what he loves. And neatly over number 1, got a bit close, but that's how he likes it, as we all well know. And then I took quite a wide line between 1 and 2, popped 2 beautifully, then came down, and actually you can't see because he's just behind this lady, but he did back off the water slightly. He just sort of went, oh, wasn't expecting that to be there so soon. Fence 3, a water jump. And then again got deep to this log and just caught the top of it, which actually made me think, no, Tina, stop having the handbrake on. You do need to let him ride a bit more forwards to these fences. Otherwise it's just going to affect the rhythm too much. So as you can see, we came down off this back mound, and then I was like, right, go on then, boy, go a bit more forwards. I'll let the handbrake off for a minute. And decided I would just need to pick wider lines. I wanted to try, there we go, I went really wide there. I wanted to try and maintain a rhythm, but I'm not very good at it. We both do like going fast. Yeah, and again here you'll see I went right out, all the way out to the hedge. And then just let him move on a bit again towards the jump. He had a spook at the fence judge's car here for some reason. I was like, look at the jump, not the car. And I just love his enthusiasm as he's going round over these. His ears pricked, game on, let me at it. And yeah, I think that's definitely part of my reasoning. Oh, he took a flyer here, which is unlike him, or he just launched once he got there. But yeah, I think watching this back, I have decided, and obviously this is me current day time doing the voiceover, and I do talk a little bit about it towards the end of this video too, but definitely decided that this boy needs to go back and do a few 100 tracks whilst he's feeling fabulous. He's feeling the best he's ever felt. Wanted to have a little look there. And I spoke to Cam about that, and he said it's because it's in a hedgeway, he almost can't see what he's landing. So he just wanted to get a little bit deep because he has such good self-preservation. He wanted to get a little deep and see where he's going to be landing, which completely fair enough. But yeah, I'll stop blabbing, let you watch the last few jumps. And yeah, let's keep the confidence high, get some lessons booked ahead of our next event.
Well done. You did brilliantly. You made that look easy.
Good boy. Apart from number 2, we whacked number 2, and that's because I was slowing him down so much at the beginning. I needed to. Oh, loose horse. Oh, hold on. You're not worried, are you, mate? He's like, grass now, please. But yeah, because I was interfering, I even went from 1, took a wider line to 2, and I don't think I should do that so early on in the course. Go out positively over 1, 2 and 3, because he backed off the water a bit because I wasn't riding forward. And then, yeah, just focus on wider lines rather than actually slowing him down too much, because when I'm saying wait, he's like, why are you waiting? We're going to be going towards that jump. But yeah, he was really good. There was just, again, jumped, took a launch over a flyer. Let's keep moving down. Took a flyer over number 10, the corner. And then I made sure I had the hedgerow again to like save some time and go wide, but to get a nice line for 11. And then 12, the one that jumps through the hedge, again I was like, oh, I looked and I was like, oh no, slow down, because number 13 is 4 minutes and we're like 3 minutes 20. And again I slowed him down too much and he got really deep to it and then like cat leapt it and nearly unbalanced me. So just got to figure out a way of not interfering with the rhythm when I try to slow him down, or just go back to 100 so he can go faster. But yeah, he jumped everything beautifully. Absolutely beautifully, and very much enjoyed it. Made it feel easy. Clever boy, aren't you? You loved it.
And you did a little trick with your watch. You did it a second.
Yeah, so I rather than... I'm like, have we gone past it?
This way.
Yes, over there. Rather than put in 10 seconds, because when they say 10, it takes you a second to press the button, doesn't it? So I put in 9. Then when he said 10, I pressed, so probably more accurate. I'd like to think we came in at 4:46, I think. Be interesting to know from the but again, even through 16A and B, it's actually been 2 strides, and I think we did 3 because again I was slowing him down. So it ends up almost teaching him to chip in again because I'm trying to slow him down. So yes, I either figure out wider lines or I go back to 100. But really pleased, really pleased.
Yay.
It's a fun day, isn't it?
Yeah,
lovely
brilliant.
course, lovely venue. I think I said at the beginning of the video that every event I've done 4 this year now so far, and everyone has been at a venue I've never been to before, which is cool. A little bit peed off about 4 faults, not gonna lie. Definitely am competitive now because it's wound me up. But I do always say, I just wanted my double clear, didn't I? But if I'd have had 33, 34 dressage, which I think he probably deserved, I'd be finishing on a similar score. I wouldn't be annoyed because the dressage was very tense. So got to be pleasantly pleased with the 30.5. A little bit frustrated with the 4 faults, but epic clear in the time. Let's get you cooled down because it is boiling. Thirsty work being epic. Curly locks, don't have too much, I'll sponge you off a bit and then have a bit more. Yeah, good. Definitely needs a clipping. To these in my vlog, didn't I? And they very kindly sent them. What Cam uses. Give them a try, should we, mister? Hey? You smell nice. Isn't that mad how that's come straight out cold?
Let's see how it goes. Oh wow. That is so cool. Oh, that's really clever.
Yeah, I know, I thought, what's the idea? Especially if you haven't got like a super freezer or... Good boy, out nicely.
Wave on the course, height made of what? Polylaurent
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, and then you just take them off, put them back in, pour the liquid in.
Ready for the next time?
Yeah. Nearly home. We got away a good time, didn't we, Suze?
Yeah, definitely.
Like 2:30. Wowzers, unheard of. Getting on the road after eventing that early. And yeah, a nice smooth journey back. The boy's tired. Keeps drooping his head, doesn't he, Suze?
Yeah.
He's tired, Auntie Suze. Auntie Suze has been in and checked his leggies, made sure they're cold, took his bandages off. They're quite cool. I've had a few people message me already. We stopped to get food a minute ago, and I put up a video or a snippet on Instagram stories of him wearing those new bandages, and a few people have messaged me asking how I find them, but I've only used them once, so I can't really say yet. But
They did stay
it's such
cold.
a good initiative. Yeah, I like initiative.
Yeah.
Is that the word? Not incentive, initiative. They feel really. I tell a lie. Susie took them off. I didn't. So yeah, no, they do. They're so easy to put on. It's good that you don't need to take ice with you. And I think, yeah, I'll definitely be using them again. You don't wash them. You've got to roll them up again, put them back in the packaging, put the liquid in, and then that's how they stay cold. So yes, he's very sleepy though. He's been a very good boy. He definitely enjoyed himself, as did I. And yeah, it's been fun. I think, like Cam said last week at, what's it called? Where were we last week? Chillington. That you got to treat some competitions as training. And actually Lara, who's from Cornwall and recently just did the Badminton 100, she pulled up next to us because she was in the 100 again today.
1% battery.
1% battery! She pulled up next to us and she said that today's more of a training round for her, and I never think of it like that. Like, although I don't necessarily always go out to want to be competitive, I still see it as a competition, whereas actually it's quite good to think if you have certain events as a training round, you can use each phase to work on certain things. So like, actually, I didn't work on anything in the show jumping, sorry, my bad, I should have. But in the cross country, I was working on attempting to find a better rhythm. I have decided, and I have just had a chat with Cam as well, that over fence 1, 2 and 3 is not where we work on the rhythm. We work on the rhythm after that. 1, 2 and 3 is go out bold, go out at Banksy pace. You can't change what we've done for 10 years. But then work on the rhythm in between, because we did, as I said, clout number 2 because I was interfering too much. I just put him on a dodgy stride, so I don't want that happening. I don't want him clouting his precious leggies. If I don't interfere, he picks up beautifully. Anyway, that's enough because we're on 1% battery. Thanks for coming, Suze. Very much enjoyed it. It's been fun, hasn't it?
No problem.
You've been a top helper. Thank you, Lucy and Gareth. We've just seen Lucy's result. She's had a smashing round, double clear in the 80. And thank you, boy, for being the best boy. I'm going to take you home to your little mate, who I have also, when we stopped for food, just checked on, because Rob's out at a big golf competition today. My friend's got the doggies. When Dinkle's home all by himself, with the pussycats, I will add. And yeah, just had a quick check on the Reolink camera. Really good to have that and be able to be like, yeah, little man's okay. So
It's put your mind at rest this weekend, isn't it?
yeah, it has. I think I go away and leave him so much, I do get a little bit of guilt. So it's nice just to be able to check in that he's okay without phoning Robbie and being like, first question, hi babe, is Dink's okay? So a huge thanks to Reolink for sponsoring this video. I will put the link in the description box below, and code YTVTina will get you a discount if you are to order. So as I said, linked below. Fantastic cameras, fantastic company, and an all-round great weekend. Yeah, it's been fabulous. And same again in 2 weeks, eh, Banksy Boo? Although I am and ahhing about potentially changing it from 90 to 100. Because we haven't got a double clear this weekend. I need 2 double clears by the end of July, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do another one. So I won't get the double clears, so I may as well just go and do the 100, I think. Scrap the double clears. Let's go speedy, go 100. Right, I hope you enjoyed watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you don't already. Thanks again, Suze, for your help. Thanks, Lucy and Gareth, for having us. It was so much fun. We can't insert too much of that footage, Suze. Over and out. Bye-bye. See you all in the next video.
Bye.
what you do. Just keep on doing